We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Bell, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Jameson Taillon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Now the pitch. Travis Jankowski runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Taillon has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Back goes Polanco to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jason Martin.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy but not lose focus.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wind up and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The count now at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And his average is to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Career homer number 149. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready now, Colin Moran. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off for ball 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Pirates on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
And he falls behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. He'll check in here at 256. 27 homers and 86 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cole Tucker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting center, the left fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Here comes the 1-0. Tucker on at first, nobody out. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and two strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Jameson Taillon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Jason Martin, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 2 down, runners at first and second. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 17. Josh Van Meter.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Luis Castillo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-2 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Eric Gonzalez.
The second baseman,
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Colin Moran would be next. 2 out, nobody on. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way to this start.
Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A 1-1.
That's ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the alley and left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. So now to the plate, Cole Tucker. And he fouls this one off. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. Fouled away. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, with a Roger Maris tying 61 home runs and an even 120 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 4-2. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Up next from Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter number out, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Luke Maile.
Luke Maile.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Jose De Leon comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jose De Leon.
In now, Jason Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate, Eric Gonzalez. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Josh Bell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, giving him an even 150. And the lead is now 7-2. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, shortstop, Cole.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And strike three there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Freddie Galvis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Galvis behind, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now back, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Van Meter.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Joey Votto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, Number 19, Joey Votto.
And a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Still 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
4 runs here in this half inning. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Reds 6. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Lucas Sims.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Suarez ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Luke Maile.
At the plate, Luke Maile. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. He loses him on ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jameson Taillon. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Martin. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. This is on the ground over to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
So striding in, Eric Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Pirates strand a couple. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot. The 1-1 home.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Robert Stevenson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson. Leading up for the Pirates, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup, but can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Colin Moran is on deck. No outs, nobody on. Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Colin Moran will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moran brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Cole Tucker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. One and one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Standing in, Luke Maile. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He waits. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ke'Bryan Hayes will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Up next to the Pirates.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Martin, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Raisel Iglesias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Eric Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Three runs already home here. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Iglesias stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 12 and the Reds 6. Robbie Erlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So digging in now, Josh Van Meter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Raisel Iglesias.
Phillip Ervin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cincinnati. Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ervin brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. The 0-1 delivery. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Reds are down in order. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
67, Matt Bowman.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, and he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Cole Tucker stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Bell is on his way home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe as they push their lead to 8 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Luke Maile, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Maile is below the Mendoza line, batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count, here it comes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pittsburgh leads this one 14-6. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Travis Jankowski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Full count, 3-2.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the 3-2 pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 32 now for the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Michael Feliz come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And that's home run number 48 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Pirates on top, 14-10. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Curt Casali is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 12.
Bryan Reynolds is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates.
So striding forward now, Jason Martin. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still manage to hold a 4-run lead. Nick Burdi comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Van Meter.
17. Josh Van Meter.
Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Curt Casali, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Travis Jankowski. And that misses, ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The Reds down to their last strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to throw off an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Castellanos hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-10. The final posting in this one. The Buccos put a 14 in the run column here today. Jameson Taillon gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. Luis Castillo couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.